Hello, welcome to this practice, heart and hips. In this practice, we're going to be doing some heart opening stuff. So this is physically, we're going to be opening through the chest and shoulders, but also opening our energetic heart center, the heart chakra, which is located here. And this is where we experience emotions such as love and compassion and forgiveness. So when we're able to open the heart center, we can experience more of these feelings and emotions, and we can be more compassionate and more loving and more forgiving towards others, which is just very, very freeing. And besides that, we're going to work on the hips. So this is going to help to free emotions from the body on an energetic level, and also just find a little bit more freedom of movement as well. So this is a very freeing practice. We're going to begin in a seated position, any comfortable seated position, and we're going to start with some heart-centered breathing. Bring your hands over your heart center, and then just start to breathe into the belly first, and then sending that breath into your heart center. And see if you can feel that energy rising into the heart, that loving energy. As you breathe out, relaxing and softening the heart space. I'd like you to start to notice what you're holding in this area. Is there heaviness? Is there lightness? Is there any other sensations in the heart? Maybe there's some discomfort. Maybe it feels like you're closed off, or maybe you feel more open. And this will depend on what you've experienced and what other work you've done on your heart center, on forgiveness, on compassion. And if you can, starting to tune into feelings of love. And this might mean bringing someone into your mind that you love unconditionally. Maybe it's visualizing a colour flowing into your heart space. Continuing to relax the heart space and soften the shoulders as you breathe out. And if there's heaviness or tightness in the heart, just see if you can start to let some of that go, or at least set the intention. Taking one more heart-centered breath in. And exhaling to relax the hands down, relax the shoulders. And you can blink the eyes open now. I'm going to bring the hands into prayer position. Sit up nice and tall, lengthening through the spine as you breathe in. And just start to broaden through the upper back muscles as you breathe out. So the heart space, it's not just the front of the body, but it's also the back of the body. So you can think of it as this whole area around the chest and the upper back. So we want to open by broadening through the chest and also broadening through the upper back and the shoulder blades. So you feel that opening, allowing the energy to flow freely, and just start to find a little movement through the hips. A little left and right, maybe circling through the hips. And you can imagine that energy around the heart starting to move. Coming back to center as you inhale, press the palms forward. As you exhale, draw the shoulders down away from the ears. Inhale, send the palms up. And then exhale to release. Float the hands all the way down. We're going to take them behind us and interlace the fingers. Pull the knuckles down and away as you squeeze the shoulder blades together, maybe pressing the palms together. Try not to collapse through the heart or the lower back. Continue to lengthen through the spine. We'll move the head left and right. Take one more deep breath in, open the chest. And exhale with a sigh, releasing the arms. From here, we're going to flip the right leg around. So we've got a few options here. You can keep your right leg in this position, foot flexed. You can tuck your foot under. And we want to make sure that this right hip isn't coming too far off the ground. So we're trying to anchor down through the right hip so that both hips are square. Finally, with this left foot, you can bring your left foot onto the right thigh here. So you've got three options. Just find what works for you. Maybe you give this a go. Maybe you can hold it there for a few breaths and you'd like to release. So we're just working towards maybe getting into this deeper or not, depending on how you're feeling today. So honor how you're feeling. Just because you can go into the pose deeply doesn't mean you always have to as well. So from here, bring your right hand to the ground, left arm reaches up and over. Big inhale to reach up and exhale to reach over. Keep both hips anchored down. Option here to grab hold of the left wrist with the right hand. Pull the left arm up and over. Keep your heart spiraled open. And breathe. Well done. 2 more breaths. As you breathe out, release. Perfect. We're going to swap the legs around. So just come out of this one gently. Flip the legs around over to the other side. Again, find which option works for you. You can keep your left foot flexed, tuck it under. Option to bring your right foot up. And then try and bring your hips back into alignment. So you can spend a moment just straightening up, easing in. And then left palm comes to the ground. Inhale, right fingertips reach up. Exhale, bring it over. Option to grab the right wrist with the left hand, pull the fingertips up and over. Continue to lengthen as you breathe. Keep your heart open. Two more breaths. And exhale to release. Release the legs. We're going to slowly roll down onto our backs. As you come down, take your arms up overhead and start to find a heart opening. So you can just find a soft bend at the elbows, or you can fully cactus the arms, bringing them to a 90-degree angle like this, or just have a bit more of a softer opening. And just start to allow the chest to open, shoulder blades come towards the ground. We're going to send the feet out to the edge of the mat. And then let the legs fall over to the left hand side. So we're working on rotating the right knee down. We're going to take the left foot and place it on the outside of the right knee to guide that right knee down. So we're working on the right hip here. So see if you can melt the right bum cheek and the right hip towards the ground, guiding it down. Keep your heart open, draw your tailbone down, and find a nice, soft and easy breath. Feeling that energy coming into the heart center. And tuning into the right hip. Relaxing it down as you breathe out. Slow breaths here. And start to soften all the muscles in the face. And continue to imagine the heart space opening as you exhale. One more deep breath in. And exhale to release the legs. We'll bring the feet out wide again and we're going to take them over to the right hand side this time. Rotating the left one down, bringing the right foot onto the outside edge of that left knee. So we're guiding the left hip down now. Keep drawing your tailbone down and opening through the chest. Maybe you can bring the elbows down slightly now and get more of an opening. Continue to relax and soften the face. Breathing slow. Two more breaths. Slowly in and slowly out. And releasing. Pull the knees into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Show yourself some love. Release the legs all the way down. We'll bring the hands back to the heart center. Take another 3 heart-centered breaths in. Feeling that loving energy. 1. 2. Final breath in. And 3. going to bring the palms together. Just start to rub the palms together, create some heat. And then place your hands back over your heart. Feel that energy, that heat in your heart space. Bring your palms together and rest your thumbs on your third eye. And take one more deep breath in, breathing love in. Breathing love out, relaxing the whole body. Namaste.